Happy Friday and welcome back to Drinking by My Shelf. My name is Emma and today I'm going to be asking all of the questions that I have about Harry Potter. Here's the thing though, I wrote this list when I last read the Harry Potter series all the way through, which was in 2015. So it's been 4 years and I'm not going to remember exactly what all of these questions mean, but we're going to give it a go. So please do leave me comments while you're watching answering these questions if you have the answers for me, because honestly, I've read the books through twice now. Not as many as most people I know. I was very late to the Harry Potter game, but I've read it twice and I still have all of these questions that I need you guys to help me with. I divided it into categories, just 2 categories really. One of them is, why is Harry Potter such a twat? And the other one is everything else. So we're going to start with the Harry Potter being a twat one. He talks in capitals. Why does he talk in capitals? That hurts my eyes. He victim blames Hermione. So at the ball, when she comes out all dishevelled and she's like, I hate Cormac McCarthy. That's not his name. That's an author. But I don't know what his name is. Cormac, whoever she goes to the ball with. And he's like, serves you right for going to the ball with him. Victim blaming. That's not okay. Why does he refuse to believe that the Half-Blood Prince could be a girl? He never gives any reason for it other than just like, I know it's not a girl, okay? I know this voice must be a man. He just thinks men are the only important ones. I don't remember what I wrote this one in relation to, but after all the made-up shit that Harry's had written about him, I remember that, Rita Skeeter always writing some crap about him. Why does he believe the shit about Dumbledore so easily? Dumbledore. I don't remember what shit gets made up about Dumbledore. Is that from Rita Skeeter as well? But the question stands, why does Harry believe it when he knows that people make shit up all the time? Why does he name all of his children after people that are important to him and no one that's important to Ginny? Ginny has a dead brother who might want to get his name involved. Also Hagrid was pretty important. His name doesn't get in there. Fucking Snape's name gets in there over Hagrid's. I mean, ugh. Also he names 2 of his kids after his parents. So he names 2 siblings after 2 people that used to bone. Ginny should have named their children. His reaction to spew, I can't remember what his reaction is, but I've written his reaction to spew means he wouldn't be a feminist. He'd probably use the hashtag not all men. I can't remember what his reaction was specifically to spew, but yeah, that makes him sound like a twat. Okay, so that was just one big question really, why is Harry such a twat? Moving on. Voldemort. He's the bad guy, right? But why is he so considerate when it comes to always waiting to do anything bad until the end of the school year? He lets them do their exams and stuff and then appears. Also, he really seems to care about narrative structure. He understands that his bad stuff should come towards the end of the book. So that seems mysterious to me because I thought he was just like a big bad guy. Slytherins. Explain yourselves. I'm talking to you Slytherins, not the Slytherins in the book. I'm talking to real life humans who walk around calling themselves Slytherins. Very proud about it. But explain to me when in the book Slytherins were ever characterized as anything other than massive racists. Why is that what you're aligning yourself with? And people get all defensive and they're like, Slytherins get a bad reputation in the book. But the book invented them. It's not like Slytherins exist and then J.K. Rowling stereotypes them to be evil racists. She created Slytherins who are evil racists, and now people are like, I'm Slytherin, but I'm the nice kind. But there wasn't a nice kind in the book. There wasn't a single good Slytherin character. Or was there? In book 1, why did they leave clues for which potion to drink? It wasn't supposed to be a game. They were literally supposed to be guarding the stone. They didn't want anyone to be able to figure it out. So why did they leave that riddle with a clue that you could figure out which potion to drink? Why didn't they just put the fire up and not let anyone through? And only the teachers who already are there know which potion will get them through the fire. They don't need to give clues to intruders. That doesn't make any sense. In book 2, how do they know it's Ginny in the Chamber of Secrets when they haven't counted the students yet? McGonagall says, students, go back to your room, someone's been taken into the chamber. And when they're all like, secretly, who's been taken into the chamber? She's like, it was Ginny Weasley. But they haven't counted the students yet. She just told them to go back to their rooms, and yet she already knows which one's missing. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, how do you kill a boggart? Because at the beginning, when we first introduced them, they get killed by laughter. You say ridiculous to make them something funny, and then you laugh, and the laughter kills them. But after that first scene, that never happens anymore. They literally just point to the boggart and say ridiculous, and that kills the boggart. But that's not how it worked. Okay, when the fuck are meal times at Hogwarts? I'm so confused by this. In Order of the Phoenix, Harry has a detention at 5 o'clock, and before going to his detention, he has dinner. Before 5 o'clock, he has like a roast beef dinner. Are they eating at like 4 p.m? What? That is tea time. That is not dinner time. That makes me sick to my stomach. Also, that same detention is very long. They meet at 5 and he doesn't get out until midnight. That's like a full working day of detention at the end of the school day. How? authorized that. I've written some very anxious thoughts about one very specific scene where Hermione talks about two of the paintings having drunk their way through all of the wine in another of the paintings, and I've written, will the wine come back? Is that all the wine they get forever? I feel anxious. And yeah, someone tell me, does the wine grow back, or once they've drunk all the wine, is that it for wine for the rest of their painted infinite lives? Why is Luna's father the worst type of magazine owner? Luna says that her dad doesn't pay people to write for the magazine, they do it because it's an honour and to see their names in print. Oh my god, even in Harry Potter people are still pulling that bullshit about doing it for exposure. How does Hermione miss her lesson that time in the third book when she literally has a time machine? If you can time travel, there is no reason for you to ever miss a lesson. You can't just be late and be like, oh, it's too late, I missed the lesson. You have a time machine, that's the point. She could have gone back to the lesson. It's a circle that doesn't make sense. Hermione, pull yourself together. How did Fred and George work out how to open the Marauders map? Because nobody told them to say, I solemnly promise I'm up to no good. And that is a very specific thing for them to have just randomly said and then the map opened up to them. Did they try every combination of words in the English language, and how long did that take them? On a similar note, how did wizards discover spells? Like, how many words did they have to try out before they realised that Wingardium Leviosa made things fly? I need someone to go into the history of how magic was discovered. Why isn't it called the Wizarding and Witchcrafting world? Sexism. How do house elves do laundry without getting freed all the time? How do animals not cock up the statute of secrecy? Unicorns don't know that they're not allowed to be seen? Is Ron a pickup artist? His book about how to charm witches is very worrying. And why isn't there way more sex going on at Hogwarts? They seem to be totally unsupervised in their boarding houses. Why aren't they just constantly shagging? Those are all my questions. Please, somebody give me the answers because I cannot figure them out. And do give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or if you have any of these questions that you also can't understand. And of course, subscribe to this channel because I post new videos every Friday. See you next time!